guys, welcome back to my channel for another YouTube video. I know it has honestly been so long since I last filmed. I feel like when I started this channel back up, I said that I was going to be filming more frequently and just doing like weekly videos, but I'm not gonna lie, the last 2 months have probably been the busiest months of my whole life, just with work and obviously starting my new master's course. I really wanted to film more of my uni experience, but this term has just been such a whirlwind that I've not even had the chance to think about doing any form of video. So I am really sorry that I've not really stuck to that. I am hoping next term I can try and film more, especially because I'll be more settled in. I thought now that I finished work and uni for Christmas, I could pick up the camera again and try and get some more kind of content and more videos out for you guys. So excitingly, my boyfriend and I are currently in the Cotswolds. We literally got here today and I've only checked into our accommodation like 20 minutes ago. I thought I would do a little Cotswolds pre-Christmas vlog. It's currently the 19th of December, so Christmas is only in 6 days, so this is a very festive little trip that we've decided to come on. I have only been to the Cotswolds once before and I fell in love with it. I loved it so much and I feel like at this time of year it's just the best, so I just felt like we needed to book a little getaway and just kind of have a change of scenery before the Christmas period. So I wanted to vlog it for you guys because again, I haven't had the chance to film and I finally have a little bit more time on my hands, so I'm very excited to bring you along with me on this little 2-day trip. We got here around 12 and we actually went to a couple of places I've had on my list for a while. So we went to a place called the Barn at Stevenage, I think that's how you say it, and we also went to Tetbury Town Village, which is so stunning. I really recommend if you're coming to the Cotswolds to give that a visit. And we just had some lunch and a little wander around, went into the shops and things like that. So we did that today. Like I said, we've only just got to our accommodation. We're staying in a really cute pub in Burford. I've never been to Burford before, so this is kind of like a new experience. And I've also never stayed in a pub before. I've always stayed in like a hotel or an Airbnb. And we're actually kind of in the central bit of the village, so it's gonna be really nice to have a little wander. I think tomorrow morning, if the weather's okay, might have a little walk around because I want to explore and go and look at all of the houses and things like that. But hence the light that's in front of me, it is getting dark outside already. So we are heading out for dinner tonight. We're going to a pub called the Bull in Charlbury, which I think if you're from the Cotswolds or you visited, you would know that that is like a very popular pub. I have had it on my list for the longest time. I've heard so many good things about it, so I managed to get us a booking, but it is quite early. It's at 6:15, so it's currently like 4 o'clock. I am going to have a little sit down, have a relax before I start getting ready for the evening, but I wanted to introduce this video and I'm just so excited to be picking up the camera again and filming for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoy, and yeah, I'm excited for all of the festive Christmas vibe. Okay guys, so obviously we're back from dinner. I'm hoping you can see me. I've had to use my little TikTok shop light again because the lighting just isn't really it in here. I feel like you can't see my face properly, so I'm sorry if it's really artificial in here, but what's a girl to do? Do you know what I mean? Need the lighting. I thought I'd do a little debrief on the places that we visited today because I feel like I've only just like briefly introduced this vlog. So I'm gonna get unready whilst I do this because even though it's only like 9 o'clock, my boyfriend and I were gonna go for drinks in the pub and then we just thought, you know what? Let's just go back, get cozy and just sit and watch some TV, which some may think, why are you doing that when you're away? But also sometimes when you're away, that is literally the best thing to do. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, so obviously, like I said today, we got here at like 12 o'clock. We went to the Barn in Stevenage, I think that's how you say it. And I had seen this over TikTok and also just like recommended a lot. So it was kind of on my list of places to go. So we went there first and honestly, it is so cute. Like it's my kind of place. I think if I had a coffee shop, it would look like that. Like the interiors were so nice and the coffee was also really good. So I definitely recommend if you're in that sort of area to give it a little visit. And yeah, the coffee was really, really good in the barn, so I definitely recommend if you're in the area to go there. I then also booked the Gilbertine kitchen in Tetbury because again, I had seen so many recommendations about that, and I'm someone that, like, I don't leave plans till last minute. Like, if I'm going somewhere, I will look at the place and I will find the best places to go because that's just what I'm like. Do you know what I mean? Oh my god, jump scare. So we went there, so we went to Tetbury, we had a little look around. Tetbury is a really nice place actually. I think that if you want somewhere that's like quite big to have a look around, then that's quite a good place to go for a few hours because you can get some lunch, you can get coffee, they've got like a butcher's, they've got bakeries. We went to a really nice butcher's, I can't remember the name, but the lady there was so nice to me, like genuinely so nice, and yeah, that was really lovely. But anyway, Gilbertine kitchen I definitely recommend. We then made our way back, and on the way back we went through, I literally look crazy, we went through Bibbury, I think that's how you say it, and I didn't realise we were going through here because I've heard of Bibbury so many times before, but like I said, I didn't realise that we were going to go through there. But anyway, Bibbury is stunning. It is a little village, so pretty, had this stunning like lake in the middle, a little gift shop, a little bridge, like just really, really lovely. And we went at like 4 o'clock, and honestly it was like dusk because obviously the sun was starting to set, because in England the sun sets so early in the winter, so the sun was setting and it honestly was just stunning, like so pretty. So I definitely recommend again, like take a little visit there. There's not really much to do, but you could go for lunch or you could just go for like a walk. Like sometimes I just think, especially in the places like the Cotswolds, there's so many villages and things like that, sometimes there's nothing to do in them aside from just walk, but I think that is so lovely. We came back to the hotel. We're staying in the Three Horseshoes pub in Burford. Never been to Burford before, and it is so cute. I honestly kind of feel like we're in the middle of nowhere, although there are houses around, but when we went out for dinner, we were just driving in the middle of nowhere for what felt like a long time. No cars around on the way back. Like I don't even think we saw a car, which is crazy. But also that's really lovely to like be out in the open. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, so the hotel's really, really nice. We're staying in one of the little rooms, which aren't actually like above the hotel, which I really like because I thought we were going to be right above and we'd have to just like constantly walk through the pub, which obviously is okay, but like it's kind of nice that it's a little bit segregated. The only thing is I think they've had like a damp issue. It doesn't look like there's any damp, but you can smell it. Like when you walk in the room, it smells like damp. And this is something that me and Jacob, I feel like this has happened to us so many times where we've gone somewhere and there's been a problem with it being damp. And this actually happened the last place we went to in the Cotswolds, the last accommodation. This exact same issue was a thing. Honestly, I feel like I've just given you the worst scare without the makeup on, but it's fine. Also, I have the sorest spot on my lip ever, and my camera is flashing. I feel like the battery on this thing is awful now. Anyway, we then went to the ball in Tilbury. I had seen so many things about this, and one of my favourite YouTubers, Hannah Adkins, she now lives in the Cotswolds, but she's always had like family here, so she always films in the Cotswolds, and I have basically taken most recommendations from her channel because I love it so much, or I just want to be her. I saw that she went to the ball and I was like, that looks unreal. So we went tonight and it was so good. Like it's a Thursday night and it was rammed, like absolutely rammed, and it's not like your typical pub. Like the food is really good. It's not like normal pub food, it's more restauranty. I would say it's more on the pricey side. Like definitely don't go and expect like a cheap pub meal because that is not what you're gonna get. Also the food was really good. We both had flat iron steak and then we got salad, it's like really unreal like squash ricotta thing, got some drinks, just had like a really stunning meal. Then we sat by the fire and we finished our drinks and we got pudding. I had the best chocolate mousse ever. I'm a chocolate mousse girly, like give me it any time of the day and I will eat it, do you know what I mean? And that was really good. But do you know what the crazy thing was? When we moved to the fire, Hannah Adkins, the YouTuber that I was just talking about, was sitting with her family in front of me, which is just crazy because one, she is the reason, I've spoken about her before in my video, she is the reason I actually restarted this YouTube channel in the first place, because I feel like she just shows like her living in the countryside, and that is like my dream. Like I love living in the countryside. Although I don't live in the Cotswolds, I live in the countryside and I love everything countryside, do you know what I mean? Like I love all of those sorts of things. So I just was really inspired by her, so I started this channel up, and I actually booked this trip because of her, because I became obsessed with her videos and I watched them every single Sunday when they come out. I was like, I want to go to the Cotswolds again, and that's why I booked this trip in the first place. So I just can't believe that she was literally sitting in front of me, and I didn't say hello because she was with her family, and obviously I feel like that's like personal private time, so I didn't want to intrude, but I have sent her a message, so I'm really hoping she sees it. But I was just like in utter shock. So I thought, how weird, like the way the world works, the fact that I'm on this trip because I was so inspired by her videos, the fact that like a lot of my recommendations are taken from her. Like literally the ball, I've seen so many times in her videos she's recommended it, and she's been and showed it in her videos before, and I've literally booked it because of that. Like she was there, do you know what I mean? I didn't even live in the Cotswolds and I saw her. Like I just think that's really weird. Anyway, some of you may just think that's just like a weird coincidence, but I just think that that's some form of like the world doing its thing, the universe doing its thing, do you know what I mean? But yeah, my camera is flashing. I need to go moisturize. My moisturizer's in there, so I'm gonna end this. I will see you guys in the morning for a full day in the Cotswolds. Night. Good morning, guys. So it is currently Friday and today's our first full day in the Cotswolds. So I just kind of got ready this morning, just had a bit of a slow morning sorting myself out. We are literally going to go and head for some breakfast now in the pub. We get it like included in the price that we pay, which is really useful because it just saves us having to think about like buying food in and making sure we've got stuff for breakfast. So we're gonna head out now to go and get that because it literally stops in like half an hour, so we need to do that, and then we're gonna head out for the day. Don't really know exact plans yet, but I will obviously film everything. I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to talk to you, but I will try when I can. If not, I will make sure that I get loads of clips of the things that we're doing and show you what we get up to. So yeah, I would show you my outfit, but my boots are in the car, so you're not gonna see the full effect. So when we get home later, I will show you guys what I wore today. We are in the car. We have just been to Stoke-on-the-Wold. I did film some little clips for you guys, but we weren't really there for as long as I thought. We've only been there for about an hour just because we've been before, so there wasn't really anything new to see, and also the weather is really quite grim. It's raining and it's cold and windy. So I think now that we've had a coffee, we're gonna head to Daylesford because I need to pick up quite a few Christmas presents for people, for Jacob's parents. I want to get some little bits for my parents and also my brother and his girlfriend as well. So I think we could easily spend a few hours in Daylesford, and I've never been before, so maybe we'll get some lunch there as well. But again, I will update you guys and obviously film everything that we do. But yeah, it's just a shame that the weather is really grim because yesterday, although it was freezing cold, it was so bright and sunny out and wasn't raining at all. So hopefully the rain stops because I also want to maybe go to some villages as well after Daylesford to have a wander, but obviously you can only do that if it's not raining. guys, so we are now back from our day out. I'm really hoping this lighting is okay because I do have my like ring light right in front of my eyes because it is so incredibly dark. But I wanted to give you guys a haul because I have some bits from Daylesford Garden Centre, and I also have 2 bags, very heavy bags, from some bits that we got at Daylesford today. So I want to give you guys a haul and show you everything that we picked up. Today has been a very like a whirlwind of a day. I feel like we've crammed so much in, but also the weather just wasn't 100%. So this morning we ended up going straight to Stow on the Wold, which was so nice honestly, but also we've been there before, so there wasn't really anything new for us to see, so we just got a little coffee there, which was really lovely. After that we went to Daylesford and we were there for like an hour and a bit, just had a little look around. Obviously bought some bits and pieces. All of the things that we bought are actually Christmas presents for people because I knew that as we were coming here I wanted to get some bits from Daylesford for people in my life, so that's what we did. We then headed to Kingham Village and we went to a really lovely pub called the King and Plough, which was so good. I had gluten-free fish and chips and honestly I was so pleasantly surprised. They were really lovely and it was just such a nice village. And then we kind of had the plan to go to some other villages and have a wander, but the weather took a turn for the worst and it has been non-stop raining for the past 3 hours and just so cold and miserable. So we ended up driving around for like an hour and a half, and then I was like, well, I literally don't know where to go. So I then thought on the way back we should stop in Daylesford Garden Centre, which is where we went because obviously it's inside, whereas all of the villages, like if you want to see them you're outside, so it wasn't really ideal, but we made it work. We ended up going to Daylesford Garden Centre, which was on my list anyway. So let me give you guys a haul. Obviously these bits are Christmas presents, but I feel like by the time this is up people probably would have had their Christmas presents already maybe. Okay, I feel like I'll start with what we got from, oh my god it's so heavy, from Daylesford because I was just so excited to go here. I definitely went to Daylesford with some quite high expectations purely because it's just like the most spoken about place in the Cotswolds, and I must say it is absolutely stunning. There is so much to it, so many like different things as well, which I didn't really expect. But obviously you have to go knowing that it's expensive. Like it's not a cheap farm shop at all. It's got very expensive things in it, but also I feel like kind of if you're doing what I've done, if you're doing it as a gift, then I think that that's kind of like a reasonable thing to do. Let me show you first of all what we got Jacob's parents. So I thought it would be a nice idea to put together a hamper, so we got all of the kind of foodie bits for that hamper. I got them some of these Tours cured cheese crisps. I've seen so many things about the brand Tours. I've heard that the crisps are really nice, so I picked up a big bag of those. Then got some like savoury bits, kind of more like tailored towards stuff you'd eat over Christmas. So I got them these Stilton and walnut cheese straws, and then we also got them some fig and walnut crackers because these honestly look so good. And then to kind of go with the crackers, we got them some of this Salmon's chutney. I feel like chutney is the ultimate like Christmas thing. Like I feel like chutney just reminds me of Christmas, and you can have it with like cheese and like leftovers and stuff. On the thing of like condiments, we got them some strong English mustard and then also some of this mint jelly. Jacob said his dad loves English mustard, so we thought that would be nice, and we know that his mum also loves like mint sauce and mint jelly, so these would be something nice that they can kind of have like over the festive period or just with like roast dinners in general. Then got them some cheese. They have a whole like cheese room in Daylesford. I was really surprised by it. I honestly really remember what these are. This is like a truffle cheese. This is a kind of like Stilton blue cheese. This is just like an organic, I don't know what this is, but whatever it is, it looks good. And then we also got them a little thing of olives. We got them some of these Italian cannolis. These are gluten-free, I think. And then I'll show you what I picked up for my family. I picked up a couple of bits for my brother and his girlfriend because I've already got them a gift, but I wanted some things to go with it. So I got them some peppermint tea because my brother loves peppermint tea, and I actually had this today in the pub because they have everything Daylesford here and the tea was so good, so I got them a pack of that. And then also got them these salted chocolate and pistachio fudge cookies, which honestly these look insane. And then I also got them a little pot of strawberry jam because I know that my brother always has strawberry jam in the morning because he used to eat it at home and then just not replace it, so that was annoying. And then I also got them some lemon and white chocolate butter biscuits because these sound insane. So yeah, just a couple of like small bits to go with their gift. And then finally I just picked up my parents some things. I got them both like individual presents, things that they asked for, but again I wanted to get them something joint knowing that I was coming here. So I also got my parents some of the lemon and white chocolate butter biscuits because I know they'll really love those. I then picked them up some of the fig and walnut crackers, and I also picked them up some of this cheddar because I know that my parents love cheddar. And then I also got them some chutney, but I got them the apricot ginger and chili chutney because I just know that that will be right up their street, and that sounds so good. And then I just got them 2 of these little sweet things. So I got them some hazelnuts in raw chocolate, and these, which I wish I just bought myself some. These are dark chocolate golden honeycomb pieces. These are gluten free, so I'm definitely going to be stealing some. And this is just a little thing of the raw hazelnuts in dark chocolate. So that is everything that I picked up from Daylesford. And then Daylesford Garden Centre, I literally just got some dog treats for my dog and then my boyfriend's family dog. So we got some of these Pooch's roast beef bones, and I got my dog the chicken and carrot ones because he's obsessed with carrots. And I also just love the packaging. I feel like it goes with the whole vibe, do you know what I mean? Oh, I also got my mum a little ornament because I just thought this was so cute. It's so simple but so pretty, so I hope that she'll really love that. Like I said, that is everything that I picked up. I'm so excited to gift these. I really hope that everyone loves all of the little bits. I am certainly very jealous. I should have got myself some bits, but we're gonna chill. I normally like would change and get ready and redo my makeup to go for dinner, but I really can't be bothered. Like, I literally can't think of anything worse. So we've actually moved our reservation until itchy throat. 8:15. It was actually at 7:15, but we had such a big lunch that we're not even hungry. So we're going to the village pub, which I think is in Barnsley, I think, and it's part of the Pig Hotel. So we're going there for dinner tonight. I'm gonna go have a little rest because I'm feeling very tired after our day out, but honestly it was so much fun and I'm so excited about all of the little Daylesford bits that we picked up. Morning guys, I know the lighting is terrible, it's just not bright in here at all, but we're about to leave our accommodation, so I thought that before I leave I would show you what it actually looks like, because I know I said I'd do a tour but it's only been tidy until this point. So I'm going to quickly show you, and then I can show you just like outside as well and just show you what the pub looks like as a whole. So let me show you around. So this is the main entrance door. Behind that is just like a little hallway type thing that leads out to the main road. And then you can actually see the main road from our view in the window. I also love these little shutters. I think they're so sweet. But we're staying in like a little village. I thought the pub was going to be more rural, but it's actually situated in kind of like a village dwelling. It's really cute, and there's like houses everywhere. This is a really simple room, but we just kind of wanted somewhere simple to stay. And also, because it's near Christmas, it was quite hard to find somewhere to stay. So you've got this nice little mirror here, which is great for the outfit checks, of course. And then you've got the kind of like mandatory tea station. Everything here is supplied by Daylesford. So all of the tea, everything that is in the pub restaurant, pretty much all of the like bed sheets, all of the linen, that is all from Daylesford and Bamford. They've left us a little mince pie, which is so cute. And this is just what the room looks like. Here's the bed. And then the same is kind of over here, but you've got a little area to hang clothes and stuff like that. And then you've got this door which leads to the bathroom. Again, it's not looking its best because obviously we've been using it, but one thing I love is they give you robes. Robes anywhere is my favourite thing, and they've personalised it for the 3 horseshoes as well. And then you've got this little mirror. You've got these little Bamford soaps. I saw these in Daylesford. These are so expensive. They are really lovely, but I'm just shocked over it. But it was nice to be able to use them. Little sink, toilet, and then obviously you've got the shower. You've got the Daylesford stuff in there. But yeah, really lovely shower. Okay, so that is where we're staying. I'm gonna show you quickly before we leave the outside so you can just see the kind of area that we're staying in and see what the pub looks like. But this is the room. Again, I feel like it was relatively reasonable. I can't remember the exact price. I think it was like 300 for 2 nights, which isn't too bad before Christmas. But again, you are only getting a room, and I know you can sometimes get Airbnbs that have other stuff as well for kind of more for your money, but then we also get breakfast, so I feel like it kind of weighs it out. But yeah, It's really cute in here.
So this is what the accommodation looks like on the outside. You just go in through this little door. But as you can see, we are in literally a little village. Look at the thatched cottage over there. And then this is the pub that we're staying in, the Three Horseshoes. It is honestly so cute and so quaint. It's so like idyllic and just what you'd imagine a pub in the Cotswolds to be like. But yeah.